Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to be playing F1 2020, my team Road to Glory series. We're at the Austrian Grand Prix. This is episode 33. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate our road to 1,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links all for you as usual are in the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. Now, before I go any further, I'd just like to let you know what's going to be happening tomorrow, which is Friday, the 30th of October. So tomorrow, Rocket League live stream with subscribers will be at 7:15 p.m. and then at 11 p.m. So that's a couple of hours after Rocket League. I'll be doing my Outlast 2 Halloween special. It'll be a 2-hour long live stream, so from 11 to 1 a.m. in the morning. Please do join me then for that. I've put placeholders on my YouTube channel, so you can set reminders for the Outlast live stream tomorrow night. If you're interested in that. For those of you who don't know, I don't like anything to do with horror, whether it be horror games, horror movies, horror TV shows. Not really my thing. So it's not going to be a stream I'm going to particularly enjoy. But I was asked to do a Halloween special, so here I am going to do it tomorrow. So please do join me then for that. Now, as you can see on the screen right now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. Kieran, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you, man? As you can see, I'm leading. I'm in first place. Had a pretty good season so far. This is the 11th race of the season, so I think we're pretty much halfway through the season right now. I was on a nice win streak. I think I was on a 3-race win streak before what happened in the last race in the French Grand Prix. If you haven't seen it, please do go and watch it. It's action-packed. Unfortunately, things happened, particularly at the start, which made me have to do pretty much a recovery drive, but overall I think it was a good performance. Hopefully it's not as action-packed in this race as it was in the French Grand Prix, but let's see how things go. So you can see I'm leading with 161 points. Lewis Hamilton is in second with 148 points. Valtteri Bottas is in third with 119. Then you've got Charles Leclerc in fourth, Max Verstappen in fifth, Sebastian Vettel in sixth, seventh is Alexander Albon, eighth is Daniel Ricciardo, ninth is Pierre Gasly, and 10th is my teammate Mick Schumacher. Very happy to see how he's doing. He didn't get any points last season. Now he's got 40 already. Nice to see that. He's definitely contributing to our performance in the constructors very nicely. Then, so that's the top 10. Then we go from 11th to 22nd. We've got Sergio Perez in 11th, Lance Stroll in 12th. 13th is Carlos Sainz, 14th is Daniel Kvyat, 15th is Lando Norris, 16th is Esteban Ocon, 17th is Kevin Magnussen, and 18th is Antonio Giovinazzi. He's the last driver with any points. Then from 19th to 22nd, all have 0 points. So that's George Russell, Nicholas Latifi. 22nd is Nobuharu Matsushita, and 22nd is Nick de Vries. So that's the Drivers' Championship. I'm alright. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Kieran, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. I'm doing good. Constructor standings now. Mercedes leading. Got a quite substantial lead over us. They've got 267 points. We're in second, thanks to the contributions of myself and my teammate Mick Schumacher. We've got 201 points. We've got a nice gap to third place team Ferrari, who are in third place with 168 points. 10 points behind them is Red Bull in fourth with 158 points. Then there's almost a 100-point gap to fifth place team Racing Point with 70 points. 12 points behind them is Renault in 6th with 58 points. AlphaTauri is in 7th with 56 points, just 2 points behind Renault. Then in 8th place is McLaren. They'll definitely be disappointed with how they've performed so far this season. They're in 8th place with 30 points. 26 points behind 7th place team AlphaTauri. Then you've got Alfa Romeo in 9th with 10 points. I'm pretty sure they'd be happy with the fact that they're not last. So I think they've had a good season, I'd say. Then it's Haas in 10th with 0 points and Williams in 11th with 0 points. Now then, let's make sure my components are in good condition. So that's 52, I'll change that. That's at 57. I'll go for the third component. We've got 48% on the motor generator unit heat. I'll change that to the third one again. Energy store, 20%. Okay, that's fine. That hasn't worn nearly as much as the first three. Then we've got turbocharger. This is at 50%, so go to the third one on that. And finally, control electronics is at 44%. I can change that. Good thing I don't get any penalties for that. Gearbox is at 41%. It needs to last 2 more races, and I can change it without getting a penalty. I think it's a 10-place grid penalty as well. So I think the main thing that messed me about in the last race was the weather in qualifying messed me up quite badly. Some drivers were able to do a flying lap in qualifying 2, I believe it was, on the dry tyres. When I decided to go out, it was already starting to rain, so clearly I had a significant disadvantage. And then that put me already at the back of the field. I then took penalties on top of that to change components to get new, fresh components, and then that put me right at the back of the field, which obviously, the more overtakes you have to do, the more possibility, the more chance of you getting into an accident, which I did pretty much right off the start, I think. So hopefully this time round it'll be a more smoother start to the race. Obviously the first corner is going to be a bit tricky, but let's see how things go. Winning by rivalry against Charles Leclerc, 23-12. A loss to Sebastian Vettel, which was the last rivalry I had. So hopefully I can beat his teammate. So let's have a look at the weather forecast. As you can see, looks like it's both dry and qualifying in the race. That's good. We have a couple components being developed. We've got 3. One major part for the aerodynamics, and then 2 minor parts for the powertrain. Both going to be done soon, I think. And they're pretty close to each other, 3 days. So hopefully those will all go on. Let's get to qualifying. Skip this as usual. And as usual, the car set I'll be using for this live stream will be in the description box down below. If any of you want to use it, feel free. Hey man, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Okay, so let's see. Right, just announcing this live stream on Twitter, Facebook and Discord, and then we'll go out. Looks like Lando Norris is the first to go out on the soft tyres. Hey man, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Hey Impact, I'm gonna go on some of your Fortnite streams where I killed you for the nostalgia. By the way, I found the stream where I kept pickaxing you. I'll watch them later though. Okay. You watching them makes my view count go up, so I don't mind. I'm fine with that. You're finding something entertaining, by all means, go for it. Okay, so Sebastian Vettel. That's when Ocon's doing his lap. Let's follow him round and then I'll do my lap. Not expecting too much from him, to be honest. .15.8 in the first sector. I think this is one of the shortest tracks in F1, if I'm not mistaken. It's also the quickest. I think it's between this and Monaco. Come around the last 2 corners. He's second in the speed trap. That's impressive. around the final corner. If you hit that little bump on the final corner, you could go flying off. He went fastest, 1 minute 4.0. Oh, he's actually the first person to do a flying lap. Okay. Not as impressive as I ever thought it was. Okay, so reduce the amount of fuel I have on board. Couple cars out on track. Let's go.
When you're ready, let's go.
Hopefully this will be a comfortable qualifying and race for me. Looking for at least a front row of the grid. Car's been improving nicely. But this track is pretty easy to make mistakes on, so just have to be careful. Getting this corner right here is going to be tricky, because not only do you have to pick your braking point right, but then you can also lose the back end as you're trying to get the power down, so you could lose quite a bit of time. And Mercedes right behind me, and I think we've got a Red Bull right in front of me here. Gonna find a bit of brake bias. Here we go. Oh, lost the back end a bit there. That may have cost me a bit of time. Not too bad. This corner can be a bit tricky. Didn't run too wide, which is nice. Maybe was on the brakes a bit too long there. Hasn't been a bad lap. I was turning in before I even hit the brakes there. Oh, missed apex. Oh, that was not good. That final corner wasn't good. What's my time going to be? Oh my days. 0.4 of a second slower. Damn. Definitely some areas I can improve. 1 minute 3.2. Okay, not too bad. That's my time. So Verstappen's quicker than me, so too was Bottas. It may have got a bit of slipstream on me. Who knows? Definitely some areas of improvement. Definitely. 6th place, it should be enough to get me through to the next part of qualifying. That shouldn't be an issue. I'll be very surprised if I don't get through. Teammates up in 8th place. That's good. Before I continue, I just want to see. So first sector, pretty much neck and neck. Second sector, pretty much neck and neck. Final sector is where I made the mistake going through the final corner, which is where I lost a bit of time. So, alright, that's fine. That's fine. If I can tidy up the final corner, I think I'll be good. I think I'll be challenging Bottas this time. Although, I've just realised, 2 racing point. They're doing very well, first and second.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 3.2.
Brett, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Have you been good? 3 minutes left to go. Leclerc's in 10th, Sebastian Vettel in 12th, sorry. No real surprises, to be honest. Maybe Carlos Sainz is probably the only surprise. McLaren have been terrible in this season, I must admit. They've been really bad. Okay, I ended up in 6th place. My teammate in 8th. Max Verstappen in 5th. Valtteri Bottas was the fastest in qualifying 1. So the first 6 cars eliminating qualifying 1 are Carlos Sainz, George Russell, Nobuharu Matsushita, 12th 20th is Antonio Giovinazzi, Nicholas Latifi, and Nick de Vries. Okay, so qualifying 2 now. For those of you who don't know the rule in F1, the tyres you do your fastest lap in qualifying 2 are the tyres you start the race with. If you get into qualifying 3, if you happen to be eliminated in qualifying 2 or 1, then you get to choose what tyre you can start the race with, which sometimes can be a very big advantage. Okay, so I was thinking about going on the mediums, but I think I'll just go out on the softs, to be honest. What I am going to do though,
The car settings screen on your multi-function display will allow you to
speed
change
things up a little
various
bit.
settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Okay, I think everyone's done their laps by now, so let's drive out.
All set. Everyone clear? Car to track.
I'm getting a bit worried by the fact that I'm seeing so many clouds, so many dark clouds in the sky, so I'm hoping there's no rain. Otherwise, for 2 qualifying sessions in a row, I may have just timed my flying laps wrong. I'm just going to have the whole track to myself. No issues in anyone getting in my way. Just over 8 minutes left to go in the session. Alright, everything's ready. Here we go. To that first corner very nicely there. 15.9 for Stroll, I think that is. Ran a bit wide. Let's go like that. Probably cost me a 10th, maybe 2. That's going to cost me as well. Almost 8 tenths up. Much better final corner there. Should be low on it, freeze. Oh my days, still slower than Bottas. 1:03. And again, I made a mistake. So if I didn't make that mistake, I think I would have beaten Bottas here. So I need a pretty much perfect lap, to be honest. Do a perfect lap, I know I can get pole position, but I'll take this for now. Also, I'm very happy to see my teammates in 4th place. Very, very happy to see that. So he's coming along nicely. And if I remember correctly, I think Mick Schumacher's contract is up after this race, I think. So
less than a lap of fuel now.
I'm going to have to sign him.
Empty.
Going to have to re-sign him. I think I've got enough money. I was definitely interested in getting gas, but gas is too much. I think it's about 12 million. Whereas Mick Schumacher is 5 million, that's it.
Understood, stopping this lap.
So far, so good. Bottas, though, is still leading. I wonder if this is going to be a carbon copy to what happened in real life. Bottas leads qualifying 1 and 2, and then qualifying 3 where it all matters. Pole position gets taken away from him. I think I may have 2 soft tyres I could use in qualifying 3. That might be a good option if I've got it. Do 2 flying laps instead of 1. I think the middle sector is where I lost the most amount of time. Yep, and it was. So, first sector I'm almost 3 tenths quicker than Valtteri Bottas. Second sector 2 tenths down. Final sector about a tenth down. So what I gained in the first sector I gradually start to lose.
So far our fastest lap is a 1:3.0.
But that should be good. Everyone's on the soft tyres as well. Sebastian Vettel in 14th. Clearly the update that recently hit the Ferraris have definitely affected them. And also the update for the racing points. Considering where Sergio Perez is now in 3rd place, separating the 2 Impact Racing cars. Though Lance Stroll,
to view information
not
on
doing
your
so well.
levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then again to cycle to the tyres and damage screen.
Shouldn't have to go out again. Should be pretty easy. 2nd place I got Valtteri Bottas. Once again, quickest. So the next 6 cars eliminating qualifying 2. Daniel Ricciardo, Alexander Albon, Lance Stroll, Sebastian Vettel, who's going to be very disappointed with that, Esteban Ocon, and Kevin Magnussen. Here we go to qualifying 3, pole position shootout. Arkatin, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? I'm guessing you're asking, did I pre-order the PlayStation 5? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Didn't pre-order it. I'm hoping I'll be able to get the PlayStation 5 for Christmas. That's going to be my aim. Oh, really?
Sensor issue, and we're going to be stuck here for a while as we fix it.
Great. Let's skip that. So I'm not going to get the PlayStation 5 when it comes out. But hopefully around Christmas time I'll be able to get it. Alright, let's go.
Checks complete. We're ready.
The PlayStation 5 costs as much as my monthly salary. It sucks so much. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, I guess you'll get it eventually. But the thing that's really annoying me about the PlayStation 5 is the storage. It's way too small, as far as I'm concerned. It should be a terabyte at least. Oh, I just realised my teammate's right behind me. Alright, here we go. Teammate dived into the pits. To that first corner rather nicely. How do I take this corner? I don't think I've hit the apex at all yet on any of my flying laps. Oh, back end. I think I got onto the power a bit too early there. Counter steer a few times. Now ran wide here. Wasn't bad as last time, but still wasn't good enough. Definitely gonna go again. The apex nicely there, can ride the curb. Not too bad, 7 tenths quicker than Norris's second sector time. attack the curb on the right. Don't want to go too far to the left. 1 minute 2.8. That's the quickest I've done so far. I think that was...
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I think that was around the time that Bottas did in qualifying too, so definitely competitive. Definitely 1 or 2 areas I can improve. I think I can get maybe a 1 minute 2.6. But I'll leave that for my final run. 6 minutes left to go in the session. Got more than enough time to do another run.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
It's selling for 500 GBP. Isn't that the English pound? Yeah. With all the taxes and import duties. So, I'm looking to get the disc version. And I've been seeing it for £449. So, are you saying that that is just for the console, not for any bundles? Because if that's the case, then damn. That's pretty much £50 extra.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 2.8.
Okay, let's speed things up a bit. Let's go.
Complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Quite a few cars going out on track now. Final flying lap. My teammate's just gone out. Mercedes behind me. I may have a bit of gap to the Mercedes. So those in front of me, that's a bit concerning. Don't want to fall too far behind my teammate and then fall into the clutches of the Mercedes and they ruin my lap. I don't want to be too close to my teammate in case I catch him and then that ruins my lap as well. So this is kind of a balancing act here. Would have preferred to be right at the back, but just gonna have to make do. Okay, this looks like a good spot. Oh, I missed the tendon completely. That was not a good start to the lap. 2 tenths down already. I'm going to have to make some amazing couple sectors now. Still currently first place. Damn it, Max Verstappen goes quicker. I'm losing time all the time. Went wide twice there. Turned in way too early. This has not been a good lap. It's been very scruffy. Very, very scruffy. That was not a good final lap. 4th place! Ah, that's damn annoying. Ah, man. SCD, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How you doing, man? Thank you very much for watching. AI level complete, let's review 100, top 3 today. Bottas, which I believe is legend, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
SCD, look in the description, and you'll see some of the information about my my team. Look in the description, you'll see the my teammate, the engine I've chosen, my main sponsor, my car setup, things like that. So 4th place, very disappointed in my final lap there. It was not good at all. Mercedes lock out the front row of the grid. Teammates in 9th place. He hasn't shown the pace that he showed in qualifying 1 and 2. So not too happy with him. Not too happy with my lap either. Definitely room for improvement. Hopefully I can get a good start. If I can beat Max Verstappen, possibly even beat Lewis, going into the 2nd corner, then maybe I might have a good chance of attacking Bottas. But let's see how things go. That's the end of qualifying. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Really, really push on road to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there slowly but surely. Level 15? How am I not level 15? Oh my days. How can you, look how close that is. I don't think you can get closer. Alright, here we go. The race. 36 laps. Clearly shows that Mercedes have the advantage. Definitely want to get on the podium. Definitely. Whether I can beat the Mercedes is going to be another question, because it looks like they have the upper hand. Here we go.
Good afternoon and welcome. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after...
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Soft and hards. Wouldn't mediums? Oh no, they weren't. 14 laps, apparently. Kind of annoyed. I thought I could go from soft to mediums, but it looks like the mediums just won't last. Okay, so we're going soft to hard. 1 lap of extra fuel. Okay. Well, let's see how things go from here. Oh, I'm in 3rd place. What happened to Max? I guess he took a penalty. Let's have a quick look at the race director. Let's have a look. Where is Max? 13th, so he took a 10 place grid penalty. Okay, teammate up to 8th. Alright. No other obvious changes. Okay. Let's see how things go from here. Please don't rain. Please. Look at the dark clouds, man. It does not look good.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Engineer, I don't trust the words you say, man. I really don't. Bottas has done pretty well. He got the fastest in all 3 parts of qualifying. Can he translate that into a win? His real life counterpart couldn't do it. He very rarely does it. Okay, got a racing point right behind me, as well as a Ferrari. I think maybe I can get a good start, get ahead of Hamilton, and really get on the back of Bottas going into the second corner. That heavy braking zone. That'd be my ideal start. But let's see. As usual, I restrict myself to just 2 flashbacks. Whatever happens after that, happens. Let the Mercedes go a bit further ahead. Here we go. Halfway through the season. Wait a minute, what's Norris doing here? I was wondering what this McLaren was doing here, because he's not in 4th place. Where's Norris? He's in 6th, okay, not too sure how or why he passed Leclerc and Perez as well as me.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Alright, here we go. Got to turn on my overtake as well as putting Rich as well. Here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, we are racing! Oh, I got a good start, I got a very good start. Oh no, I tried to get a bit too much slipstream off the back of Bottas. Oh, I tried to get a bit too much slipstream off of Bottas there, it cost me. Got Hamilton though, Hamilton's gone pretty defensive. He's got very defensive. Almost ran into the back of his teammate around the outside. Got Hamilton. Yellow flags. I cannot stick with Bottas. Does seem to be his weekend here. Actually, I should worry less about Bottas and more about Hamilton.
That's a decent start. Good job.
He said this is the best car. Pretty much out of VRS. Second behind already. Oh, ran quite wide. Good first lap overall, but when it comes to trying to challenge Bottas, not so much. Starting to put out a bit of a gap to Hamilton. That's more like it. Much better corner than before.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Yeah, this is not looking good for me right now. If Hamilton's so close to me, he's got to get DRS. Jeff most of the time gives advice at wrong moments, like use overtake when you actually use it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, looks like we pulled away from Leclerc. But I can't pull away from Hamilton right about now. As it looks like Bottas is pulling away from me. Oh my, there's Hamilton right behind me. just can't get into a rhythm right now. Just can't. That's what I really need, is to get into a rhythm. If I can get into a rhythm, I know I can catch Bottas, but this is going to be a tough one. Hamilton's going. Looks like he was trying to dive up the inside there, but he had to slam on the brakes, which allowed me to get a bit more of a gap to him. I think that's the best I've taken that corner. I gained 0.2 of a second through that corner alone on Bottas. I think the second sector is where I lose so much time to him.
Bottas is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 1.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1.6.0. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
Could have fooled me. Looks like I'm falling back a hell of a lot more than that. Wish there was a feature where you could fire your engineer, get a better one. I would have fired him long ago.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Starting to pull away from Hamilton now. Out of ERS. Personal best time. Still not the fastest though. Bottas has that. Almost lost the back end there for a second. Seems straight line speed, I've got the advantage, but then once you get into the second sector, which is more the braking and the turning, where most of the corners are, that's where I start to lose time to Bottas. Turned in way too early there, got to lose a heap of time. Turned in too early there as well.
Bottas ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 2.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:06.1. We're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap.
Yeah, I'm all over the place right now. Java behind.
Only one stop to go.
What? Oh my god.
6 laps until your pit window is open. Hamilton is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 2.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:06.7.
1:06.7, okay. I wonder if Hamilton may have an issue. Because he fell back quick all of a sudden.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Wide a bit. Pretty much become a two-horse race now. Me and Bottas. Ten laps gone. Must admit they've flown by.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
Roger that. Teammate in the pits. Okay.
Bottas is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 10 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 6.5. You're dropping back by around 0.2 each lap.
1 minute 6.5. Alright, so that's the target I need to be beating. That's my target time. 1 minute 6.5. I want to get lower than that. Or faster than that, I should say. One minute 7. That's not good enough. Oh my god. Back end stepped out on me there.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Roger that. Bottas has been driving very well. What I'm hoping for is that he pits and gets stuck behind someone. Because I don't want to be pitting on the same time, same lap as him. I was indecisive there. I was thinking about pitting because he didn't, but in the end I decided not to. I think that just cost me a second, I think. Hamilton's on the hard tyres. I had a bit more downforce. Make me slow up down the straights, but add a bit more stability going through corners.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
So Bottas has pitted. Let's see where I end up.
Go
2.7, that is not a good pit stop.
Look after these tyres now.
Verstappen hasn't pitted. I want to get ahead of Verstappen. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn. Verstappen's in my way. Uh-oh. This may cost me a bit. I'm not going to get past him here. Oh, I didn't need this. I really didn't need this.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Bottas down into the pits. I really didn't need this. Oh my god. Pit exit, the pit entry in this track is absolutely terrible. And there's Bottas.
The gap behind us is 2.1 seconds.
I would have gained a bit of time if I didn't have Verstappen in the way, but yeah, that was not good. Bottas on the mediums, really? Okay. That's interesting.
Bottas ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 3.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums.
That's very interesting. 20 laps he's going to do in the mediums. Okay. Last time I checked, the mediums weren't able to go that far. That's my engineer lied to me. Which I wouldn't be too surprised about, to be honest.
Mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
Wouldn't be too surprised about. Not really much chance of me catching Bottas while he was on the mediums, to be honest. My main concern should be Hamilton. Looks like my teammate may be doing a two-stop strategy, not too sure why. Pretty sure my teammate's already pitted, so I'm not too sure why he's putting another set of soft tyres.
We're leading our teammate by 4.7 seconds. Bottas is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 5.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:06.0.
There's no way he's doing two-stop, right? There's no way Bottas is doing two-stop. I'm losing time to Hamilton. .17 laps left to go. Just lap to Haas, I think that was. We've only just crossed the halfway point, and already we've lapped someone. And it would seem I found quite a big problem with my car being on these tyres. I'm terrible out of that slow corner. Constantly losing the back end. So my teammates not let Hamilton get away, which is good. Gonna hold him up a little bit. Teammate.
Gap to teammate behind is 4.4 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 4th. The time last lap was a 1:07.0.
Minute 70. 1 minute 6.1. Come on, teammate, how have you not passed Hamilton yet? He's on the hard tyres, you're on the softs. 2 tacks better, yet somehow you're not able to pass him.
We advise moving to mix 2 fuel.
Shut up, Jeff.
Copy that.
Best thing you've done all race. Teammate in the pits.
Mick is coming in for his stop.
What a waste. What a race. Whoever came up with that strategy inside the team should be sacked immediately, and considering I'm the boss, I'd sack him. Can't be making such a strategy. Oh, really can't. What did my teammate put on? Mediums. Soft, mediums. So that's the thing, is Bottas gonna do a soft? Is he gonna stop and go on a soft tyres? Because that's what I'm thinking he's gonna do. Right, let's see. So a couple more people should need to stop if they're gonna do that.
Bottas ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 6.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:6.4.
1:6.4. Okay. 1:6.2. Could gain a bit of time, but not by much. Russell, you better not hold me up, man. You better not do it. Okay, Russell just jumped out my way there. Very much appreciated, Russell. Well, 6.2 again.
Bottas is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 6.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 7 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:06.3. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
Okay. At least I'm gaining, I guess. Would have been nice if my engineer... What's De Vries doing? De Vries, get out of the way. Why are you on the racing? Oh my god. De Vries, man. He was on the racing line. You're just not supposed to be on the racing line if you're getting that. Unbelievable. As I was saying before, I was sort of rudely interrupted by De Vries there. I'm wondering if he still has to pit again.
Bottas ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 6.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:06.2. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
I'm really wondering if he has to pit again because he's on the mediums. Still got 11 laps to go on those medium tyres. There's no way he's doing 11 laps. No way. I'll be very surprised if he does 11 laps. So that's what, 19 laps on the mediums? These hard tyres are supposed to go for 20... I think it was 24 I saw on the strategy board, so it can't be just that small of a difference between the hard and the mediums. I'll be very surprised if he's able to finish the race on those mediums. What I'm trying to do right now is just keep the gap as low as possible between me and him, just in case he does have to pit. I guess the telltale sign would be if Perez and Norris pit. But they're on the mediums as well. Constantly losing the back end, and it's getting a bit annoying. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. We do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate our road to 1,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links all for you as usual are in the description box down below. Brakes way too late there. Carried too much speed.
Bottas is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 6.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 6.4. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
1 minute 6.4. Okay. Let's see if I can target that. It's pretty close to my fastest lap, so that's going to be a bit tricky. Only 6.3. So I can definitely go quicker, but it's not by enough. That's the best first sector. Well, 5.8 fastest lap for me. So when I put it all together, I can put in a decent lap, but can I be consistent with it? Driver in front.
Bottas ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 6.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 12 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:06.3. You're closing by 4/10 per lap.
Looks like he is going to go to the end of the race on those tyres. Not too sure why I wasn't offered that strategy if it was possible. Not even Hamilton can match my pace right now. He's falling back further and further. Driver in front.
Bottas is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 5.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 13 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 6.3. You're closing by 0.4 per lap.
1 minute 6.3. What? How was he able to achieve that? His tyres must be pretty worn, yet somehow he's pretty much been very consistent with his lap time. 1 minute 6.0. Last couple laps have been quicker than him. Not bad enough though. Lap 32 of 36, 4 laps left to go. Looks like Bottas will be able to
Bottas ahead. Okay, gap ahead.
Finish the lap on his mediums.
5.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 15 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:06.4. You're closing by 0.4 per lap.
Still not good enough. Nearly 10 seconds clear of his teammate on the same tyres. But with him on the mediums, just a bit too much. Though I have to wonder, why was I not able to select that option? Because I did think about that, going from soft to mediums, but when I saw the soft and hard, I'm thinking, okay, that must be the best strategy. Clearly not. I'll make sure I remember this for the next time. Again, back end.
Bottas is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 5.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 17 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 6.3. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap.
Even when his tyres are worn, he's still doing the exact same laps. Wow. Because wear doesn't affect the AI at all then. I really do wonder why Hamilton's fallen so far back, to be honest. He was right behind me at one point. 2 more laps left. Almost completely lost the back end. Okay, 10 seconds pretty much clear of Hamilton. Not going to be able to catch Bottas, so I might as well just get the car home now. Second place is pretty good. I think I will increase my gap at the top of the Drivers' Championship. Oh my god, he sets the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, it's done. Just to put the nail in the coffin. Goes and sets the fastest lap of the race. Oh, wait a minute.
Ahead, the gap to the car ahead is 6.3 seconds.
How did Hamilton do that?
Their tyres are 19 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:05.4. You're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap.
Where did that pace come from? From Hamilton. If he had that much pace, where has it been?
Some information on Russell. They're retiring from the race.
There's no way I'd be 8 seconds clear of him if he had that sort of pace. Earlier on in the race, there's no way. He passed me long ago. Because Hamilton really wanted the extra point from the fastest lap, I guess. Bottas goes around the final corner to win the Austrian Grand Prix. Seems to like it around this track. Well done to him. Pretty much no match for him, to be honest. I think if we were on the same tyres, I would have been able to challenge him, but second place, I think, is a good result. I'll take it. Disappointed in my teammate, though.
A fantastic team effort to secure victory here in the Styrian Alps. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
6th for Lando, that's good for him. McLaren haven't been doing very well this season, so
and I can see the drivers
that'll be a welcome haul of points.
The podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody
and also Mercedes is going to be pretty happy with their constructors' performance now that they've got both drivers on the podium.
So let's review the updated driver's standings.
Okay.
Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race.
Lewis now.
However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving
Max
throughout
moves
the
up
event.
to 4th.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time.
To be honest.
Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
No one can catch them in the constructors. Pretty much a matter of time before they clinch it. In Driver Championship, not so much.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Yeah. And I'm thrilled with their support during the race. Yeah, pretty much. I couldn't do this without a great team behind me. Let's go with that one.
Do you think your rival learned from his battle with you?
Charles, when did we have a battle? I think they learned that it's not easy to go up against someone like me. Drivers are consistently learning from each other. We're both better for it. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Do you think this team are performing as well as they could do?
Constantly asking about Racing Point. What's going on? They're hard workers, always improving and learning from their mistakes. Let's go with that one.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I don't think I've ever been asked so many questions about Racing Point in the 2 seasons than I have the last 2 races. Haven't been racing Racing Point at all, yet I've been asked about them. Yes, I beat Leclerc. 15 and almost level 11 for Mick Schumacher. Championship. Damn. That's a bit annoying. 10.36 million. Didn't achieve one of the objectives for one of my sponsors. What to do. Renew my teammate's contract or go with someone else. I think for now I'll stick with him. For now. Low risk, medium, high risk. I'll go medium risk. Declined. What? What he actually... Okay. That's very surprising. I'm very surprised he did not accept that. Guess I could have gone after George Russell. But I just don't have enough money. Which is a bit annoying. Pretty much every category is better. Pretty much. Okay, funded team event, that's fine. Let's go with racecraft. Not really focusing on the chassis. Renegotiate with teammate. You only have time to negotiate with 3 different drivers in a day. Okay. Let's go medium again. Signed. Okay. Only increased by 100,000, but this time he agreed. I got 5 million to spend. Don't think I can afford anything, can I? Oh, what's this? Positive effects from team activities will be slightly increased. Forget that. Where I could get perks? Where did that go? just realised Mick has got a perk all of a sudden. Okay. Resource points boost. Might as well increase the media. Might as well get the power map. Engine wear reduced by 30%. And social media team. Might as well get all of them. Well, I've got the money, of course. Nothing else to do other than advance. Oh, damn it.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week.
That's
so
annoying.
The entire development package for this weekend has failed. Check your R&D screen
Great.
to order any redevelopments.
That's annoying. When's it going to be available? 31st is Hungary. 21st, okay, so it's going to be before Hungary. Not a track I particularly enjoy, so hopefully it comes before then. My 2 powertrain components are added.
Rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select. While you will receive acclaim for beating them, you'll lose acclaim if you fail to do so.
Okay, that's going to be the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links are free as usual. Are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please over here, hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you all again tomorrow for my next live stream. There'll be 2 live streams tomorrow. First live stream will be Rocket League. That'll be at 15 minutes past 7 or 7:15 tomorrow. And then at 11 PM later on the same day will be my Outlast 2 Halloween special. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, everyone. See you again tomorrow. Laters.